Alright, so I'm just gonna jump right into it and just say that I hope everybody knows how, like, talk is cheap. Like, talk is real fucking cheap. And I definitely, every day, I definitely trust actions over words. And it just bothers me, something I think about lately, and just irks the shit out of me. Like, people who go around and constantly have to talk about who they are and explain themselves to people, always in defense mode, always feel like they gotta talk about who they are instead of just being who they are. That shit is annoying. And honestly, nobody gives a fuck. Nobody cares about what you gotta say. Nobody cares about what you think about yourself. It's just annoying as fuck. Like, if you're gonna be who you are, be it. Don't talk about it. Like, I don't like people who go around talking about, I don't give a fuck what people think about me. I don't give a fuck what people think about me. You obviously give a fuck about people, what people have to say about you, because you're constantly repeating the same thing to yourself. You're constantly telling yourself how much you don't care because you know you shouldn't care. People who talk about how much they don't care, in reality, are the people who care the most. They just constantly gotta say it to remind themselves that they shouldn't care, and they're trying to make a statement to other people like, oh, I don't care, so you can say what you want. If you really didn't care, then you just keep your shit moving. That's really it. If someone says they don't like me, keep moving. I don't even gotta explain myself. I don't gotta ask why they hate me, because I could give a shit less. I don't care. But you don't see me going around every day or putting online, I don't give a shit what people think about me. I don't give a shit. It's a waste of my time. It's a waste of other people's time to read that shit. It's annoying. Nobody give a fuck. Like, if you real, be real. Talk about, I'm real, I ain't fake. If you have to tell yourself you're real every day, you're not that real. Like, if real people, you just do it. It's like natural. You just be it and you keep it moving. If you from fucking Afghanistan, stop telling people you from Afghanistan. That's where you from. You from there and you keep it moving. Like, I hate people who do that shit. Especially, like, I'm gonna use Tumblr as an example. Like, if you have to constantly explain to people, like, everyone has a hater. Jesus had fucking haters. Jesus had haters, and we all praise Jesus or whatever. The nigga had haters. So if he had haters, damn well we all gonna have them. That's life. Get over it. Accept it. Move on. If you sitting here talking about people hating on you, talking about, I don't give a fuck what you try to say to me, writing these big long ass paragraphs about how you don't give a fuck and you're stronger than that, and etc. etc. Shut the fuck up. Nobody cares. If that's how you really feel, then feel that way. Why are you explaining yourself to other people about how much you don't care about them? If you take the time out to write a big ass paragraph, a big ass story about how you no longer care about people think about you, you do, because you literally took the time out your day to do that shit. I don't care what people gotta say about me, and you'll know because you never see me posting no shit about explaining myself. If someone's like, oh, Steven, why'd you do this? Because I fucking want to. That's why I did it. And there's no explanation. I don't feel like I have to defend myself because I don't gotta explain myself to nobody. Like, I don't even bother asking people no more, oh, tell me about yourself, unless it's like basics, like where you live or like just a simple shit like your age. Because with time, your actions speak for itself. It just tells you everything that you need to know about somebody. So words don't mean shit, especially when your words don't match up to your actions. Like, you ain't shit. So it just really bothers me that people be doing that shit. And just online, like, people, let's say it's like someone who's popular online, and you're like, and then you got someone writing to me, oh my god, you're so famous, something, and then you got to put up this big 2-paragraph explanation about how you're not famous. You're just another person who loves to express yourself, and you feel like you got to defend yourself. It's not that serious. Just say I'm not famous. Keep moving. Why you need a whole big ass story? Like, nobody cares about that shit. And then you wonder why people hate you. People hate you because you're a walking contradiction. Because you continually do one thing and you say another. You talk about how you're this way, but you act out doing this way. You say you don't care what people think about you, but yet you react to the smallest little comments. You talk about how real you are, but you're fake as fuck to yourself and other people. And then you wonder why you got problems with everyone. And then you think, well, everyone just has a problem with me because I'm this or not. No, if everybody has a problem with you, then you just might be the problem. And I don't think people think that way. And because they don't want to, like, accept the truth. Accept the truth, because it's not going nowhere. The truth is the most natural thing in the world. If you can't accept that shit, then you don't deserve to be told the truth or be honest with or nothing. Like, you just don't deserve shit. You want to live a lie, then no, that's all you're going to get in life is a bunch of bullshit ass lies. So if that's how you want to live your life, you go live it. But it's just annoying. Like, stop talking about yourself. Stop talking about how you're this, you're that. Nobody give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. The next person behind me don't give a fuck. The people outside don't give a fuck. Like, when you go to school and someone says, oh, why'd you do this? If you got in trouble, let's say you get in trouble in school. Oh, why'd you do this? Because I did. That's it. Like, if you know you're not wrong, you don't have to defend yourself. People who go into situations in defense mode, like trying to badger everyone and put everyone else down and put the blame on them, is because you have something to hide. You have something to prove. If you don't have nothing to prove, then just keep it moving. Like, you don't have to explain yourself to nobody. You don't got to do shit, and it's really annoying. Like, and I'm just ranting about it because the shit pisses me off. Like, stop talking about who you are, or just like, and it's really on Tumblr too. It's like people just, I don't care what people think about me. I'm this, I'm that. shut up, you sound pathetic. Like, you want attention, you want people to feel sorry for you, and you want people to believe you, and most of all, you want to believe yourself, which is why you constantly have to tell yourself how much you don't care about the people, how real you are, how this you are. If that's what you are, you keep it moving, just that's you. You know, if you're real, you're real, you fake, you fake. Accept the shit. If everyone just accepted who the fuck they were from the jump, nobody would have problems, nobody would be beefing, nobody would have to even give it, like, they wouldn't be, quote unquote, you know, people hating on this person, or people, I don't even know how to explain it, like, because it's just, to me, it's common sense. To other people, it's like a lost art form that they could not comprehend. So I just, like, I don't know what's be missing in your brain, like, people who do that shit, like, there's something wrong, like, y'all was dropped in your head a few times, or, I don't know, like, ask your moms what happened when you was a baby, or maybe I was just raised differently, I don't know. But, like, me, I don't, like, if people can ask you, and I can tell you through my actions, I don't give a fuck what nobody thinks about me, I don't care. That takes a lot of energy to care. I don't got that kind of energy because I'm lazy as fuck. I don't got energy to care about people that I don't even know. So for you to go and talk about you don't care what people think about you, and you're saying all these things how you're this and you're that, but then your actions portray a whole different side of you, then don't be mad when people criticize you and when people hate on you and when people call you a hypocrite. Don't be surprised when that shit happens if you say one thing and you do another. Because if you're going to do that, flip the script and see how would you feel if you saw someone else doing that. You would think they're a hypocrite. You would think that their words don't mean shit, their actions don't mean shit. They're just one big lie, one big contradiction. And people, I don't know. I don't know what people need to take away from this. I really don't care. I just hope like, people, I'm pretty sure that there's a lot of people who agree with me, and there's gonna be people who sitting at the computer watching, it's gonna be like, thinking about it, and just thinking about it, and be like, I wonder if I do that. If you have to wonder if you do that, it's probably because you do it. Like, you're probably one of those people that someone says, oh, I don't like you, you're this way, you're that way, you think you're the shit. If you have to explain to someone why you're not the shit, like, it just doesn't make sense. Like, if they say you're the shit, go whippity fucking do for them. Like, who cares? I don't understand where you get the ability to just try to be something you're not. If that's not you, if you're someone who gets hurt by other people's feelings, by other people's, if you're someone who gets hurt from things that other people say about you, then you get hurt. If you're someone who doesn't get hurt, then you don't get hurt. Stop trying to be like someone else because you think that's what you're supposed to be. If that's not who you are, don't be it. Don't say you're someone you're not, because eventually that shit's gonna catch up to you, and all your lies is gonna compile on top of each other, and then you're gonna be a big ass liar, a big ass hypocrite. You're gonna end up with no goddamn friends, sitting behind a computer, doing nothing, and then you're gonna use that as an excuse of, oh, I just love being online, I just love doing it. No, the fuck you don't. You online because your bitch ass don't got no friends in the outside world, because you're just a big ass contradiction. The only people that you can fucking talk to is people online, because they don't know the real you, and you can portray any story you want to portray. You could sit here and be like, I've been bullied all my life, or I had a hard life, or I was this, I was that. In reality, you probably didn't. You probably from a rich ass family, but you know what? It doesn't even matter. I know who I am. I wish people knew who they were. And if you're gonna be you, or you want to do this and do that, make sure at the end of the day your actions and your words combine each other. Like, if you're gonna say something, make sure you do it. If you're gonna do something, make sure when you explain yourself or when you talk about who you are, it's because that's who you are. Don't say you're from this side of the world when you know you're from this side. Don't say you're real when you know you're fake. Don't say you don't talk shit when you know you started that rumor last week at school. Shit is annoying. No one likes that. No one's gonna like you. You're gonna be lonely for the rest of your life. And you know what? I could sound mean. I could sound whatever. Truth hurts. But you know what? It's like everybody's probably thinking it, but nobody wants to say it. So people could think it's mean, or people could think it's real. People could think what they want to think. But I won't explain myself because I really don't care. I know what the hell I had to say. So hopefully if you agree with me, that's cool. If you're someone who does that and you feel like you're feeling offended, change your shit up. It's not too late. You young. Just start accepting who the hell you are and be that. Don't explain.